Full Dive VR is a term coined by the popular anime series Sword Art Online. Full Dive VR is where you are basically inside of the game. This is similar to many science fiction series like Ready Player One. With Full Dive, you can control your character via your brain signals and have them be read by the Brain-Computer Interface, or BMI for short. That signal will then be sent to a server and read by the game. The corresponding frame will then appear inside your head. This would be similar to how you see images and video in a lucid dream-like state. Although it is unclear about the specifics of how this would work due to the lack of research within this exact topic. If the user interacts with an object in the game, it would also feel like they're interacting with it. Full Dive VR would practically make you feel like you are inside of the video game. This technology may seem to be in the realm of science fiction, but many scientists and engineers estimate that this is quite possible to achieve within the next 2 to 3 decades. This technology is still quite far from hitting the shelves where the average consumer can get their hands upon it. Neuralink is still in its testing phase, having just recently been given permission by the FDA to test on humans. Their goal is to create a technology that can allow paralyzed people to interact with technology via their minds. After this, there are many steps that need to be taken by companies and institutions in order to create a working full-dive virtual reality headset. Experts expect this technology to exist within the next 2 to 3 decades and to be on shelves within 5 years after that period, just to take the prices down to something the consumer can afford. Many companies are conducting research around similar topics to Full Dive, but one in particular seems to be leading the charge. Neuralink. Neuralink is a company owned by Elon Musk that is working to create a brain-computer interface that allows patients with paralysis to interface with technology via their mind. Although they are in the testing stage and currently testing on animals to see if the BMI in the pig's brain can predict the movement of the animal. This would be the first of a few major components to create Full Dive. In terms of the other components, which is the image in your mind and the touch and the sense of feel, sadly no public research has been conducted on either of these topics for me to comment on. This could give benefits to many different people in many different ways. For example, someone in a lower income family could experience what it is like to travel the world, or someone with social anxiety could make friends or practice social skills in a safe space. It could give privileged people a sense of what it is like to be in someone who is less fortunate to choose. The beauty of this technology is that there are so many different ways to use it, and it offers such a wide range of benefits. Another point worth mentioning is how it could change the way we work. People could start attending virtual classes and work sessions via Full Dive. This, as a result, would make people need to commute less every day and overall just lower the amount of pollution going into our atmosphere. And another perspective of this would make it would be easier for people in third world countries to become educated, because now instead of having to spend a ton of money building some big school, they can just give the kids headsets and some internet, and they can attend virtual classes like that. And more benefits will begin to appear as this tech becomes readily available. Right now, we just know the surface level of what the benefits could be. But as it releases, more and more will come out about how it works and all that stuff, and that could improve everyone's learning with it. Even though this technology could have a range of benefits, it could also have a range of issues, such as how this system would affect the user's brain. It is possible that it could have negative effects on the human brain with the implementation of electrodes. Another possible thing to consider is the BMI is put into your head via a surgery, and stuff can always go wrong during surgeries. Another concern would be hackers and viruses. As it seems now, Neuralink would be implanted in your brain via a BMI that accesses and reads your brain's neurons. It is possible that this could get hacked or get a virus the same way a computer would. This could have unknown consequences on the user and the user's brain. Full Dive VR blends what is real and what is fake. It could likely cause derealization in some users, the same way that we see in modern gaming. As worded by Natalie Slavinsky of WMD, deserialization is a mental state where you feel detached from your surroundings, people, and objects around you. May seem unreal. This would be caused by having two worlds that feel real, Earth and the virtual world. Another possible mental issue that could arise as a result of full dive virtual reality would be depersonalization. In conclusion, full dive VR will take a long time to come about, but when it finally does, I think it will change this world for the better.